Hello everyone, welcome to the passive voice, the end of the part 1 and the beginning of part 2. My name is Ahmed SAYAR and I am an English teacher in Lycée Sheikh Meki Nasiri, Tetouan, Morocco, and this is part 2. Again, so let's go over rule number 3, and it's going to be about the present or past perfect. Okay, so the rule is this: the object plus to have plus been plus the verb in the past participle plus by plus the subject. So this is the rule for the perfect, and pay attention, it is here, it's different from the other rules because we have here to have and not to be. Okay, let's look at the example here. Liz has bought new curtains from the flea market this morning. Again, where is the verb? It has bought. Bought what? New curtains is going to be the object, so it's going to be put into the beginning of the sentence. So new curtains, to have, been, and then the verb in the past participle. So this is the verb, and then by, and then the subject is going to be Liz, great, and then finish my sentence from the flea market this morning. Great. Now I'm going to ask a question: what tense is the sentence? And the answer is going to be the sentence is in the simple present. So to have in this simple present, we say I have, you have, he has, and she has, we have, you have, they have, which means I have two forms here, has or have. So the correct form here is to have. Why? Because it's new curtains. The sentence is going to be new curtains have been bought by Liz from the flea market this morning. Full stop. Next example. Again, the same rule. Someone had sent these letters urgently last night. Again, had sent is the verb, and we need to know the object by asking the question what, sent what. These letters is going to be the object. Great, so I need to take it, okay, and put it into the beginning. Great, and then to have, and then been, okay, following the rule, and then sent, very good, verb in past participle, then by, and I have here someone, which means no, doesn't give me any information, so there is no need to use it. So I finish my sentence urgently last night. Again, asking the famous question, what tense is the sentence? And the answer is, it is in the past perfect. So to have in the past gives me only one. So here full stop when you finish, of course. So the to have in the past give me only one form, which is had, and the sentence is going to be these letters with T capital letter, of course. These letters had been sent urgently last night. Good. Move to the next example. Our next rule. Rule number 4. So rule number 4 is going to be about modals. And what are modals? So modals like can, must, should, have, to, could, be going, etc. The rule is going to be like this: object plus modal plus be plus verb in past participle plus by and plus the subject. So here we have modal instead of to have or to be, and here we have be and not between brackets. Okay, let's look at the example number 1. Suzanne will make a cake for the kids. Great. So again, Suzanne is the subject, will is the modal, make is the verb, make what? A cake is going to be the object, and for the kids, just prepositional phrase going to stay in the end or at the end of the sentence. Okay, so we take the object, a cake, and we take the model, will, and we put be as the rule says, and then make, wait, we need to change the verb into the past participle. It's going to be made, and by Suzanne, great, and finish my sentence for the kids. Great. Now, that's my sentence. A cake will be made by Suzanne for the kids. Great. Here I don't need to ask question at all like the previous examples. Next example. Somebody has to take out these boxes as soon as possible. So again, so take out is the verb. Take out what? Take out these boxes is going to be the object. So has to is the model. So three different types of sentence I need to identify: the verb, the object, and the model. Then I take the object in the beginning of the sentence and the model, which is has to, and then be, and then the verb in the past participle is going to be taken out, and then by. Somebody is not going to give me any information, so I skip it, and then I just put as soon as possible. Now here I can look at the sentence and see that something is not normal here, because we have these boxes plural and we have has to be, so which is not correct. So the correct form must be have to. Yes. So the sentence is going to be these boxes have to be taken out as soon as possible. One note is very important here, that all the models do not change. So if we have will, it's going to stay will, must is going to stay must, except three models: the be going to form, and the have to form, and the do need or don't need. This is going to change again. Okay, next example. More examples. I'm going to paint all the doors this afternoon with red and blue. Great. So again, so the verb paint what? Paint all the doors. All the doors is going to be the object of my sentence, and the model is going to be I'm going to. Great. So I need to take the object in the beginning of the sentence, and then the model, and then the verb, and then be, and then the verb in the past participle, painted, and by. I is not going to give me any information, so I finish my sentence this afternoon with red and blue. Very good. Again, I'm going to look at the sentence again, and I'm going to find that doors with S and I'm going to I am is not matching, so that's not correct. Now the correct form must be are. So all the doors are going to be painted this afternoon with red and blue, and that's the correct answer. Okay, great. All the doors are going to be painted this afternoon with red and blue. Thank you for watching. This is the end of part 2, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson. And my name is Sayar Ahmed. See you in next videos. Thank you very much.